I went 2 weeks, but I relapsed on Monday night. So we're going to keep it holy from here on out, and maybe the Lord will give me a wife and some more money to work with. I mean, I'm sure He will. I just don't know how long He's going to make me wait. It's what it is.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said.
Used to live in Washington, D.C.
Can you rush theirs and protect
I had it. More than an interesting time in Washington, D.C. I'm going to tell you that.
I'm watching the pass rush.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
See if we can pull something off here. Square, triangle, circle.
Howell, first play, going to throw it. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion by really.
Yeah, the Lord won't let me smoke either. He's giving me strong proof that He doesn't want me smoking either. Can't smoke the damn Black and Milds. Can't have any cigars. I know so many people who smoke Black and Milds, and the Lord doesn't punish them. But if I do it, He punishes me. And I get it. I have a certain type of destiny that they don't have. I understand. But you got to be a little easier on a brother. Don't just punish me so severely when I do one little thing wrong, Jesus.
Throwing on first down here. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup.
Well, the Lord chastens those He loves. Right? So if He doesn't chasten you, reprove, or rebuke you, that means He don't care nothing about you. Let you do whatever the hell you want to do. Somebody like me, I got a certain type of very specific plan that God has in mind for my life. Very specific and very unique. It requires very much for me to be obedient. Like a good little doggy. I got to be a good little doggy. I don't have a choice. TD, baby. That's a TD.
Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 34 yards.
I got to be a good little doggy. I have to obey. I won't read the benefits of my unique destiny.
Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they.
I'll probably go to Birmingham after I play some games.
And all it took was one drive.
Walk around downtown.
And I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Figure out something to eat, even though I don't want to spend any money at all.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back.
I'm sure that if I'm a good little doggy, the Lord will bless me. I'm sure if I'm a good little doggy boy, He'll bless me. I know it for a fact. I just have to walk in obedience.
Quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4.
Got a pair of claves for the Latin percussion section.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
I want a Doombeck or a Darbuka, but I can't find one for a good price. Amazon has one for $79, but I ordered it and they said it cannot be delivered. They wouldn't sell it to me for some reason.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they're
I don't understand what happened with that, but they wouldn't give it to me. They wouldn't sell it to me.
The coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
All the other ones on there are really expensive. They're like $200 or more.
Their defense gave up a touchdown.
I'm paying $200 for a Doombeck.
How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Open man is Noah Brown.
Nice.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Singletary here running out of the gun. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
Oh.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Give them 11 yards.
I like this Bud Zero. I like it. Tastes like real beer. Get a little bit of a placebo buzz, artificial buzz going on with that.
Charles for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass.
Oh, come on, bro.
We don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it for the 1st time.
Oh, damn it. What's the flag? Oh, good. What did they get?
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Nice.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. They'll get this to Devin Singletary.
Nope, 4th and 3. They better punt that.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards.
So Ancient Technology comes out August 20th. 2-track Afro House single, heavy on the percussion. Got all my percussion instruments on there. Played them all myself. Did my own vocals. Because I'm multi-talented.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it.
Stopped him. Stopped him.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Turnover, 4th and 11. What? Turnover on downs. I don't know what that means.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
I would say I'd go to get some food somewhere, but
now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Aha! Look at that. Look at that. Praise Jesus.
Washington. Curtis Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
I would love to go back to Washington, D.C. and visit. I haven't been there since 2004.
You'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Man, I sure wish Satan didn't exist.
Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Sometimes I get some kind of nudge or a little breadcrumb from the spirit world that tells me something. But I swear half the time I can't tell if it's the Most High or the damn devil. I can't tell. You know, I want to say, okay, that's you, Lord. Everything's going to be okay. You know, I feel what you're saying. Thank you for that little breadcrumb in the forest. But it could have been Satan. I'm trying to believe. Trust me, I'm trying to believe. You know, because, God will try to lead his children a certain direction. Especially if you stay prayerful and you're trying to walk by the Spirit, he'll try to lead you the right way. But half the time, especially in my life, the devil be impersonating the Holy Spirit. And he's good at it. So you don't know what the hell you're being led by half the time. It's hard to put all your faith in a little spiritual little nudge or sign or things like that. It's hard to put your faith in that.
Where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Certainly not what they wanted there. No
the devil knows how to impersonate the Holy Spirit.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now it's Crowder. A very good return there.
Blow these suckers out.
20 yards.
I almost want to go to Leo's and get a gyro. Their gyros are off the charts. They're really good. You can either get the rice and sauce or the fries. Last time I got the rice and sauce.
Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
Yeah, 4 yards.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not bad.
Now Howell. That's Samuel. Caught onside. Shows his strength at the 50. Still shedding tackles. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We're going to blow these people out. The water, man. Who's blowing them out the water? TD, blowing them out the water. Blowing them out the water. Blowing them out the water.
He doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there.
And he is into the end
yes,
zone.
Sir.
Touchdown,
yes, sir.
Daddy's
in the house. Killing the game. Daddy's killing it.
And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, We get a seal here.
And I love this Bud Zero. It tastes exactly like real beer. It makes you think you're drinking beer when you're not.
Good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the
12 carbs, 12 grams of net carbs. That's nothing.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
You could drink the whole 6-pack in like 2-3 hours without spiking your sugar or anything. There's no sugar in it whatsoever.
And it was capped off
good stuff,
by the
baby.
Touchdown run for Brian Robinson.
Last time I quit drinking too in 2018. All that belly fat disappeared.
Touchdown.
Literally just vanished in a month or 3. It was just gone, bro.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the
Stomach was
25.
flat.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Stroud. That is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary.
What are you doing, man? Get him.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said
we're literally on the 5-freaking-yard line.
Spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Nice,
hands of McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly.
Feel like good things are in store, people.
Double coverage could react.
Everybody knows, all the angels know, all the damn demons know. They scared, they trembling now. I'm not drinking now. They know what's going down now. He had some false starts when he was drinking that alcohol. It's time for the real deal McGillicuddy to pop off.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Defensively celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Demons trembling. Not really, but they're angry. They don't get scared too easy, but they get angry real easy.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says,
we need an interception.
Don't rain on my parade. And he
praise Jesus for an interception.
And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. but maybe cut into
Thank God for Bud Zero. If it wasn't for Bud Zero, I don't know if I'd be able to do this non-alcoholic thing.
And then maybe that'll carry over.
Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a
Leo sounds tempting. It really does.
Stroud working out of the gun. Got his man, Dell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On third and short, they'll try option left.
Nice.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Well, Logic Pro
second half now
session.
for Washington.
Thinking to give it another day or so before I jump back in the studio. I always like to film those and upload them to YouTube. Check my YouTube Alto J channel. You'll see all my Logic Pro sessions. That's so you know I'm not using AI. I'm actually playing all my parts myself.
Over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Nice.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes.
How long do you have to stay sober before the Lord decides to take you out of the corner and remove the dunce cap from your freaking head and says you're not a dunce anymore, now you can have your kingdom type shit? Like, when is that going to happen? Because I got a kingdom waiting on me. An actual kingdom. You don't have to believe it.
On first down, Howell. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more.
I don't just have a normal blessing. I got a little freaking kingdom.
More of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
That was almost in. That was dumb for me to pass that. That wasn't smart. Gotta be more careful.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 26. 55 yards rushing.
What is he talking about? What is this dingbat talking about? Hey, what is he talking about? Find out soon.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time,
down.
Second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field, and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second down, Hal back to pass.
Oh, was he in? Was he in? Was he in? I think he was in. I think he was in.
10 yards out. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So another touchdown there,
baby.
And even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
Birmingham might be kind of lit on a Friday. Birmingham's usually lit on Saturday nights in the summertime. Should be some people out there. We'll hang out there.
You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Back now in Houston.
Am I really good in Madden, or is Madden just a really easy game to win?
The final play of the third quarter.
I don't have the answer to that.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough.
Kicking a little bit of tail on this game. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. God darn devil. What the fucking hell is he fucking doing right now? Sorry, Satan pissing me off right now. This mother getting on my nerves.
With a sack that time. Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here.
He's not mad because I'm winning the game.
Defense has more sacks than you
He's
have
mad because I'm sobering up and I'm about to
likely,
walk into my destiny.
Is still playing for something here.
And that's a big-ass deal. That's a humongous freaking deal for a guy like me. Humongous. That's not a small thing.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Stroud to throw it. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, hell no.
And he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way
too late.
About 5 yards shy.
I gotta catch up now.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
Tripped out.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. Here goes Stroud again. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing again is Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6.
We want the blowout, but no big deal if they score.
For him, that good for 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I sacked him personally, myself. That was my own character.
But Mark, I think it's safe to say they can mark
that was me who did that.
Extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day.
They won't let me pass it.
Symbolic, and that's why
I don't know why they don't let me do that. I'll still get a touchdown in 2 minutes. Watch.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
See, they're not offering me any passing plays. I don't like that. They didn't want me to embarrass them any further. So they only giving me running play options. Little do you know, I'll embarrass you with running play. I'll embarrass you with a running play.
Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on
what I tell you. What I tell you.
Counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
What I tell you.
Because you're going to tell your
quarterback, I score again.
Hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to
might be able to get a field goal.
You have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 37,
what am I going to want to eat?
2nd and 6. They'll run again here with Robinson.
Look at this. Look at this.
And he's got room. Oh, some strong running.
Look at that. Look at that. About to score again. If you had any sense, you'd kick a field goal just for the fun of it.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is
all over.
handling this D-line right now.
They deserve to
well, that's a wrap, people. I'm going to go get another Bud Zero.
Exactly
come down here and play some other game, some other different game. Got a couple new games I haven't played yet. At least one that I haven't played yet. But
one team
not sure I want to try that one out yet.
From the start in this one, Charles. They had things
staying alcohol-free, staying tobacco-free.
Their secondary on defense really
God is good. He's going to get me back on track. I've been sitting in the corner wearing a dunce cap for the past 7 years minimum. But more like this past 20-something years. Active alcoholism as a Christian, people. Not a good thing, not recommended, highly not recommended. It'll keep you stuck on stupid. No girlfriend, no wife, your career's not popping, nothing will pop for you. Nothing. I've seen it happen over and over again in my personal own walk. And if you're doing that, I highly recommend you stop.
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
We'll come back later.